Have you ever wondered why gondolas in Venice are black? It's a fascinating story rooted in history and urban elegance. Picture the enchanting canals of Venice, where sleek gondolas glide gracefully along the shimmering waters. In the 16th century, city authorities instituted a rule that nearly all gondolas must be painted black. This decision wasn't random. It aimed to foster a sense of sophistication while minimizing any displays of ostentation by gondoliers. At the time, vibrant and colorful gondolas had become a symbol of competition, with each owner trying to outdo their neighbor in lavishness. By mandating a uniform black color, officials hoped to create harmony and allow everyone to appreciate the beauty of the canals without the distractions of extravagant colors. Interestingly, there are exceptions for gondolas owned by high-ranking officials, which can boast bright hues and elaborate decorations. So, as you stroll through Venice and admire those iconic black gondolas, remember this unique piece of maritime history that blends culture with practicality. You might be shocked to learn that Sugarloaf Mountain amazes visitors. This iconic peak in Rio de Janeiro, soaring to an impressive height of 396 meters, offers stunning panoramic views that captivate everyone who makes the journey. To reach the summit, thrill seekers and nature lovers alike often opt for the famous cable car, which gracefully navigates over lush landscapes and the sparkling waters of Guanabara Bay. As you ascend, the vibrant cityscape reveals itself, showcasing Rio's stunning beaches, notable historic buildings, and lively neighborhoods. Once at the top, the experience proves unforgettable. You can witness the breathtaking expanse of Copacabana Beach, admire the Sugarloaf itself, and even catch a glimpse of the iconic Christ the Redeemer statue perched in the distance. The view transforms throughout the day, with sunrises and sunsets casting vivid colors across the sky. For those craving adventure, hiking up the mountain allows for an immersive experience with local flora and fauna while offering a unique perspective of Rio's enchanting beauty. Whether you soak in the sights from the comfort of the cable car or tackle the hiking trails, Sugarloaf Mountain is an absolute must-see destination in Brazil. What if I told you wolves communicate through howling? Howling is much more than just the eerie soundtrack of the wilderness. It serves as a sophisticated survival tool for these majestic creatures. Each wolf has a unique howl, identifiable by its specific frequency markers, allowing other pack members to recognize it from an astonishing distance of up to 16 kilometers. This remarkable vocalization does more than establish identity. It conveys a wealth of information such as location, warnings, and even territorial claims. When wolves howl, they engage in a form of acoustic navigation, using the echoes to gather insights about their surroundings. This enables them to identify obstacles and pinpoint safe routes in the rugged terrain they traverse. Interestingly, young wolves are trained to howl accurately, becoming adept apprentices in this vital communication skill. As they roam through expansive forests and mountainous landscapes, their howls act as a combination of GPS, walkie-talkie, and a familial thread, keeping the pack connected and coordinated. Isn't it fascinating how a simple sound holds such profound significance in the lives of wolves? Here's a wild fact about frogfish and their unique feeding. These amazing creatures, also known as toadfish or pelican fish, have a feeding technique that sets them apart from most other fish. Unlike their sharp-toothed relatives that rip and tear their prey, frogfish employ a fascinating method involving rapid suction. When they detect potential meals like small fish or shrimp, they open their deceptively wide mouths in an astonishingly quick motion. This instant gulp creates a strong vacuum, pulling their unsuspecting prey towards their throat before it even has a chance to react. This suction happens so quickly that the poor victim often doesn't realize what's happening until it's too late. Are you curious about their habitat? Frogfish are typically found blending in with the ocean floor, perfectly camouflaged to evade both predators and prey alike. When the moment is right, they strike, showcasing their incredible feeding style. This remarkable adaptation not only highlights the creativity of nature, but also illustrates how unique and efficient survival strategies can be in the underwater world. Isn't it amazing how such a captivating technique can evolve in a seemingly simple creature? Here's a wild fact about vultures and their roles. Vultures are nature's remarkable eco-engineers, serving as frontline sanitation workers in our ecosystems. These birds possess stomach acid so potent that it can dissolve harmful pathogens like anthrax, cholera, and botulism without causing any harm to themselves. When a carcass begins to decay, vultures swiftly arrive to neutralize the threat, transforming disease-ridden flesh into harmless biomass within hours. Their incredibly efficient digestive system means that even their droppings are less toxic compared to many other scavengers. Interestingly, within their guts resides a unique community of microbes that help in breaking down putrid meat. Without vultures, ecosystems would face serious challenges, such as carcass accumulation, that leads to bacterial outbreaks and vermin infestations. Conservationists emphasize the crucial role vultures play as keystone species, vital for maintaining biodiversity and public health. The decline of vultures in various regions has already resulted in alarming spikes in disease, proving that these often misunderstood birds are not grotesque figures but essential guardians of ecological balance. Surprisingly, it's a fact that ants are super strong. Ants are truly fascinating creatures, capable of lifting 50 to 100 times their own body weight. Imagine a human effortlessly lifting a small car. This incredible feat is what some ants achieve thanks to their unique body structure. Their small size allows for a high muscle-to-mass ratio, while their exoskeletons efficiently distribute weight, making them natural heavy lifters. When working together, ants elevate their capabilities even further. They use pheromones and touch signals to communicate, coordinating activities like a well-oiled machine. This teamwork enables them to form living transport systems that effortlessly move heavy objects over considerable distances. Take leafcutter ants, for example. They create extensive highways through forests to transport pieces of vegetation that they use to cultivate their underground fungus farms. This remarkable combination of strength and cooperation not only highlights the ants' architectural prowess, but has also inspired engineers to develop algorithms based on their methods for use in robotics and logistics. In the insect kingdom, ants are not just strong, they are also strategic masterminds. You won't believe this about global debt. In 2016, the world found itself in a staggering financial position, as the total debt skyrocketed to over $199 trillion. This incredible figure is not just a number. It represents the money owed by governments, businesses, and individuals across the globe. To put this into perspective, only around $80.9 trillion was available in cash and bank deposits at the time. This means that our debts exceeded the ready cash by more than 2.5 times. Such a significant gap raises critical questions about economic stability and financial health worldwide. Many countries battled escalating national debts, while consumers struggled with credit card bills and various loans. In today's credit-driven society, understanding how such substantial debts can outstrip available cash sheds light on broader economic trends. Are we becoming overly reliant on borrowing? What are the implications for future generations? As debts keep climbing while savings appear increasingly scarce, it's vital to examine how societies manage finances and the potential obstacles that may arise as a result. Have you ever wondered why we cling to old measurements? Despite the global momentum towards the metric system, which is embraced by nearly every country worldwide, 3 nations, the United States, Myanmar, and Liberia, still rely on the British imperial system. This peculiar preference is a fascinating quirk of history. The metric system, with its base 10 structure, simplifies calculations and scientific work. For instance, 1 liter equals 1,000 milliliters, and 1 kilometer is 1,000 meters. This logical framework is beneficial in numerous daily activities, from following cooking recipes to conducting precise scientific research. In contrast, Americans commonly use feet, pounds, and gallons, resulting in complex conversions, like turning miles into kilometers, something that can easily become a mental workout. The roots of this resistance are deeply embedded in cultural and historical factors, creating a measurement divide that complicates travel and international communication. As the debate about standardizing measurements evolves, it makes one wonder if the US, Myanmar, and Liberia will ever make the leap to the metric system. For now, we continue to navigate a curious blend of the old and the new. Have you ever wondered why Seychelles is paradise? Picture an idyllic getaway where the sun wraps you in warmth, the inviting waves whisper soothing melodies, and soft sands cradle your every step. This enchanting archipelago in the Indian Ocean is precisely that, a tropical utopia. With over 115 islands boasting stunning beaches, vibrant coral reefs, and rich rainforests, the Seychelles offers a perfect escape from winter's chill. While the rest of the world bundles up, these islands remain an oasis for sun lovers and adventurers. Imagine hiking through the lush trails of Mahé, where stunning vistas await, or marveling at the extraordinary granite formations at Anse Source d'Argent. Dive into crystal-clear waters filled with colorful fish while snorkeling or simply bask on the sun-kissed shores. Beyond its natural beauty, Seychelles pulsates with a rich culture. The tantalizing Creole cuisine will delight your palate with flavors unique to the islands, while local inhabitants share tales of their diverse heritage. Whether you want pure relaxation or thrilling adventures, the Seychelles promises unforgettable experiences at every turn. So, why not trade winter chills for sunny thrills? Your slice of paradise is just a flight away. Have you ever wondered why stories outnumber real life? Did you know that on Instagram, there are an astonishing 300 billion stories shared every single day? That's more than the number of moments most of us could ever experience in our day-to-day lives. Each second, users are snapping photos and recording short videos that range from everyday breakfasts to thrilling adventures, turning the platform into a vibrant tapestry of human experience. This surge of digital storytelling empowers individuals to transcend their immediate surroundings, sharing personal insights with a global audience. Imagine a stage where everyone has the chance to perform their own narrative. Social media has made this possible, transforming everyday people into storytellers. Unlike traditional storytelling, which often belongs solely to authors or filmmakers, platforms like Instagram invite everyone to express themselves, even those who might be shy. The sheer volume of these stories not only reflects personal experiences, but also highlights global trends and creative expressions that connect us. So, the next time you scroll through your feed, pause to think about how this river of daily stories enhances our understanding of one another and the diverse world we inhabit. Guess what really drives bees to build? Deep inside every beehive, bees create remarkable structures using their own wax, forming one of nature's most extraordinary wonders, the honeycomb. Each hexagonal cell represents an architectural marvel, providing an efficient, stable shape that optimizes storage while using minimal material. Worker bees play a crucial role in this process. They consume honey, convert it into wax through specialized glands in their abdomens, and expertly mold it using their mandibles. To construct around 100,000 hexagonal cells, approximately 1 kilogram of wax is required, just enough to store honey, pollen, and developing larvae. However, the honeycomb serves a greater purpose than merely being a storage facility. It creates a stable microclimate, maintaining a consistent internal temperature of about 35 degrees Celsius, with 60% humidity, which is crucial for the health of the hive. Bees fan their wings to regulate this climate, and the comb's design plays a vital role in this process. Additionally, the wax contains antibacterial enzymes that protect the hive from mold and harmful pathogens. In essence, these waxen cities are wonders of biological engineering, perfected by instinct and generations of evolution, showcasing precision and functionality that rival even human architecture. Prepare to be amazed by Indonesia's incredible volcanoes. This stunning archipelago isn't just a tropical paradise. It's also home to the most active volcanoes in the world. With over 130 active volcanoes and more than 70 having historic eruptions, Indonesia presents a spectacular showcase of geological activity. Among these giants, Mount Merapi on Java emerges as one of the most active volcanoes globally, continuously shaping the landscape and affecting the lives of those nearby. Its eruptions create not just impressive lava flows, but also ash that enriches the soil, allowing for bountiful agriculture. Then there's Mount Krakatoa, notorious for its monumental eruption in 1883, a catastrophic event that triggered massive tsunamis and altered weather patterns internationally. These powerful natural features offer both breathtaking scenery and stark reminders of the Earth's dynamic nature. The local communities have learned to coexist with these natural wonders, developing a respect that runs deep in their culture. They celebrate the rich lands created by volcanic ash, which helps support thriving farms. So, when you think of Indonesia, remember that beneath its beauty lies a world of explosive energy. You might be shocked to learn that ostriches lay giant eggs. These remarkable eggs are the largest of any living land animal, weighing up to 2 kilos and equating to nearly 24 chicken eggs in volume. The tough shells, measuring about 3 millimeters thick, are impressive marvels of nature, capable of supporting the weight of an adult human without cracking. Ostriches don't nest alone, they lay their eggs in communal nests. These nests are simply shallow pits scraped into the ground where multiple females contribute their eggs to create a collaborative clutch. A dominant female and her male partner take turns incubating the eggs, carefully using sand and feathers to maintain the ideal temperature during the 42-day incubation period. Inside, the yolk is rich and filled with nutrients, providing enough sustenance for the chick to grow rapidly. As it develops, the chick uses a temporary beak tooth to break through the durable shell upon hatching. Historically, ostrich eggs have also served multiple purposes, not only as vital reproductive vessels, but also as water canteens, intricate canvases for artists, and valuable resources in the fields of embryology and paleontology. What other secrets do these extraordinary eggs hold? Believe it or not, plastic flamingos outnumber real ones. You might be surprised to learn that in the United States, there are estimated to be more plastic flamingos than actual flamingos. This charming fact traces back to the 1950s when artist Don Featherstone crafted the iconic pink lawn ornament. Designed to mimic the graceful posture of live flamingos, these cheerful plastic replicas quickly became a trending decoration, embodying a carefree spirit in American suburban life. While real flamingos thrive in warm regions like Florida and parts of the Caribbean, plastic versions have spread across the country, showing up on lawns, in gardens, and even in creative art installations. They often take whimsical poses that spark joy and laughter, particularly during yard parties or playful pranks. Both nostalgic and eye-catching, these vibrant lawn decorations serve as a delightful reminder of sunny beaches and summer vibes. So, next time you spot a plastic flamingo, take a moment to appreciate how it brightens your day, serving as a colorful symbol of fun in neighborhoods everywhere. Here's something incredible about Namibia's nature conservation. It's true. Over 40% of this stunning country is dedicated to nature reserves, national parks, and community-managed conservancies, positioning Namibia as a global leader in conservation efforts. This remarkable commitment means that vast stretches of land actively contribute to protecting our planet's diverse wildlife. More than 80 community conservancies play a vital role here, collectively covering approximately 20% of Namibia's area. These conservancies benefit both the environment and local communities, generating employment and promoting sustainable practices. As a result of these initiatives, wildlife populations are making a remarkable comeback. Species such as the majestic black rhinos, elusive leopards, and unique desert elephants are finding safe havens in this remarkable landscape. Imagine standing in the wild, witnessing these magnificent creatures roam freely in their natural habitats. Namibia's dedication to nature serves as an inspiring example of how land can be shared between humans and wildlife, highlighting the beauty of biodiversity and the necessity of preserving it for future generations. This beautiful balance showcases how love for nature can flourish through collaboration. This might surprise you. Cows can smell 6 miles away. Cows are more than just gentle grazers in fields. They possess an extraordinary sense of smell that can detect scents from up to 6 miles away. Imagine walking into a bakery and knowing there are freshly baked goods a few miles down the road. Cows have this incredible ability to sniff out their favorite snacks from great distances. Their keen olfactory sense is crucial for survival, helping them find food, identify mates, and sense potential dangers in their environment. With more olfactory receptors than humans, cows can pick up a wider array of scents, making their sense of smell akin to a sophisticated radar system. This talent allows them to detect pheromones and chemical signals that are key to their social interactions. Cows communicate with one another through scent, establishing bonds and keeping tabs on their herd. So, the next time you observe a cow munching happily on grass, remember that beneath that calm demeanor lies a creature who is hyper-aware of a scent-filled world, stretching far beyond its pasture. You might be shocked to learn that fireflies shine brightly. As dusk falls, these enchanting insects engage in a nightly spectacle, turning forests and meadows into stunning displays of light. This dazzling effect comes from bioluminescence, a natural process where fireflies produce light through a chemical reaction involving luciferin, an enzyme known as luciferase, and oxygen. Remarkably, this reaction emits light with nearly 100% energy efficiency, meaning there's no heat generated, just pure, cold illumination. What's fascinating is that each firefly species has its distinct flashing pattern, which serves a dual purpose, attracting mates and warning potential predators. In some tropical regions, thousands of male fireflies synchronize their flashes to create breathtaking glowing waves across treetops. Females carefully observe these light shows, responding to specific timing cues and selecting mates based on the pulse and clarity of their display. This captivating interaction has caught the attention of scientists, who are inspired by nature's brilliance to develop sustainable lighting solutions and innovative biosensors for disease detection. In the tiny body of a firefly lies a remarkable secret, bridging the marvels of nature with cutting-edge technology. Is it really true that hyenas laugh not out of joy? Believe it or not, the distinctive cackling of the spotted hyena is not a sign of happiness, but a complex system of vocal communication. Each laugh, giggle, or whoop carries essential social information about the individual hyena, including its age, sex, emotional state, and status within the strict clan hierarchy. When hyenas engage in their cackling, they signal submission during feeding disputes or call for assistance while hunting. Researchers have identified over 30 different call types, each used in specific situations, showcasing their remarkable versatility. Additionally, the frequency and intensity of a hyena's laughter can provide clues about how hungry or stressed it may be at any given moment. During coordinated hunts, these vocalizations serve to synchronize efforts, facilitating intricate strategies such as ambushes and flanking maneuvers. In a fascinating twist, far from being aimless noise, hyena. Why exactly does the iai use its finger? In the moonlit forests of Madagascar, the iai stands out as one of nature's most remarkable oddities. This nocturnal primate has garnered attention not just for its unusual appearance, which includes bulging eyes and bat-like ears, but for its extraordinary hunting technique that relies on its uniquely elongated middle finger. This skeletal digit isn't merely for show. It plays a crucial role in the iai's survival. By tapping rhythmically on tree trunks, the iai can detect the reverberations of insects hidden beneath the bark. When it hears the hollow sound that signifies the presence of larvae, it gets to work. Gnawing through the wood with its sharp, rodent-like teeth, the iai then inserts its flexible finger into the tunnel to extract the tasty meal inside. This combination of tapping and probing showcases an innovative adaptation, similar to using sonar and tweezers, that perfectly suits an environment cloaked in darkness. Once feared as a harbinger of bad luck, the iai now captivates those lucky enough to catch a glimpse, symbolizing the wonders of evolutionary creativity in the animal kingdom. You won't believe this about the shoebill stork. With its hulking frame, piercing eyes, and enormous shoe-shaped bill, the shoebill stork, Balaeinoceps rex, truly resembles a living dinosaur. Standing over 1.2 meters tall, this incredible bird prowls the swamps of Central Africa, embodying a prehistoric presence that captures the imagination. As a silent predator, it can remain motionless for hours, patiently stalking its next meal. When it strikes, the shoebill does so with impressive accuracy, snatching fish, frogs, and even baby crocodiles, showcasing its amazing hunting skills. The sound it makes when snapping its massive beak can be as startling as a rifle shot. Despite its fearsome appearance and prowess, the shoebill stork is quite shy, tending to keep to itself in the dense wetlands where it builds nests. Unfortunately, these vital habitats are increasingly threatened by human activities such as agriculture and urban development. Conservationists are now working tirelessly to protect the shoebill's home and ensure that this extraordinary bird continues to roam the earth, preserving the wonder of one of nature's most dinosaur-like creations. Why exactly does Filipino food excite our taste buds? Step into the vibrant world of Filipino cuisine, where every meal invites you on a delightful culinary adventure. Iconic dishes like tocino, sinigang, and sisig showcase the rich flavors and cultural diversity of the Philippines. Tocino, a delectable fried pork dish, stands out with its irresistible sweet and savory glaze, making it a beloved breakfast choice, often paired with fluffy garlic rice. Then, there's sinigang, a warm and tangy soup that perfectly balances tender meat with fresh vegetables, delivering that signature sour taste, usually thanks to tamarind. This comforting dish is a go-to for rainy days, wrapping you in its flavorful embrace like a warm hug in a bowl. Finally, sisig elevates sizzling pork to a spectacular level, served on a hot plate and bursting with flavor. It's definitely a must-try for any food lover. The variety and richness of these dishes reflect the Philippines' colorful history, incorporating influences from Spanish, Chinese, and indigenous cultures. Every bite tells a story of creativity and hospitality, inviting you to celebrate the unique culinary landscape of the Philippines. Here's what actually happens when a dam fails. A dam failure on the Mississippi River could unleash devastating flooding, significantly impacting nearby communities. The Mississippi River, a crucial waterway for transportation and agriculture, is lined with structures designed to control water flow. However, even the most robust dams can collapse, sending a furious rush of water downstream within minutes. This sudden flood surge poses a grave threat to urban and rural areas alike, resulting in extensive property damage that can take years to recover from. Homes and businesses are at risk, but the danger extends to critical infrastructure, such as roads, bridges, and power supplies, each one susceptible to being overwhelmed by the deluge. Additionally, environmental damage can be devastating as floodwaters destroy wildlife habitats and disrupt ecosystems. The most alarming consequence may be the potential loss of life, as residents might be caught off guard or unable to escape in time. With climate change escalating the frequency of extreme weather events, understanding the risks and preparing for possible dam failures is more critical than ever. Are we doing enough to safeguard our communities? Let's uncover the truth about Lithuania's Hill of Crosses. Picture a hillside, bathed in sunlight, and adorned with tens of thousands of crosses, each one telling a unique story. The Hill of Crosses is a remarkable pilgrimage site in Lithuania that represents faith and resilience. For centuries, Christian pilgrims have hiked to this sacred area, leaving behind an array of wooden, metal, and decorative crosses as tokens of their devotion. It's not just a place of worship. It stands as a powerful testament to the Lithuanian spirit during the dark days of Soviet occupation. Starting in the 1940s, when religious expressions faced severe suppression, locals secretly returned to the hill to place crosses, boldly declaring their beliefs and identity. Walking through this serene yet striking landscape, visitors can feel the weight of history and the strength of hope hanging in the air. Today, this iconic hill commands respect and intrigue, serving as a must-see destination that reminds everyone of the enduring power of faith, the quest for freedom, and the unbreakable human spirit. How has such a simple act like placing a cross become a symbol of resistance? Here's something incredible about moving to Singapore. Relocating to Singapore can feel like a thrilling adventure, but it requires careful financial planning and diligent research. This vibrant city, known for its stunning skyline and multicultural environment, also has a reputation for a high cost of living. Housing is one of the most significant expenses. Renting a stylish apartment in the central areas can quickly escalate into a substantial monthly bill. Therefore, understanding the local rental market is crucial. Are you prepared to budget extensively for a cozy place to call home? Beyond rent, You'll need to account for daily expenses such as groceries, which can be pricier than in many countries. Additionally, healthcare is excellent but can be costly if you're not insured. So, familiarize yourself with local plans and fees. Don't forget about transportation. Whether it's public transit or owning a car, costs can accumulate. Exploring job opportunities in your field can also ease financial pressure. By planning ahead and creating a realistic budget tailored to your lifestyle, you can ensure your transition to the little red dot is not only exciting, but financially sustainable. Prepare to be amazed by the hatchetfish. This fascinating little fish has quite the unique design, and it thrives in one of Earth's most extreme environments. Hatchetfish, with their flattened, hatchet-like bodies, glide gracefully through the dark depths of the ocean where sunlight barely penetrates. What truly distinguishes them are their tubular eyes, which are expertly adapted to detect even the faintest glimmers of light. This remarkable feature enables the hatchetfish to spot drifting food, such as tiny plankton, that may descend from above. In these pitch-black habitats, survival depends on clever adaptations, and the hatchetfish excels at using its upward gaze to maximize feeding opportunities. Furthermore, their shiny, sleek bodies allow them to blend into the dim background, providing a vital defense against predators lurking in the shadows. Not only do these adaptations enhance their survival, but they also highlight the extraordinary ways living beings evolve to meet the challenges of their environment. Next time you consider the wonders of deep-sea life, remember the hatchetfish and its incredible survival strategies. Most people don't know this, but bridge inspections save lives. Regular inspections of our highway infrastructure, particularly bridges, play a critical role in ensuring safe travel for all. The Department of Transportation is committed to this vital task, inspecting around 83% of highway bridges every 2 years, and an additional 12% annually. This systematic approach allows inspectors to identify crucial signs of wear and tear, corrosion, or structural flaws that could create hazardous situations. During these detailed inspections, professionals examine essential components like the bridge deck, support beams, and joints, ensuring that every part is functioning properly. If inspectors discover any issues, necessary repairs can be swiftly made, preventing minor problems from escalating into serious risks. With thousands of vehicles crossing these bridges daily, these inspections are essential for averting accidents and ultimately saving lives. It's remarkable to think about the dedicated teams working tirelessly behind the scenes to maintain our safety. So, next time you drive over a bridge, you can feel a sense of reassurance knowing it has undergone careful inspection. Prepare to be amazed by Bryce Canyon's hoodoos. This remarkable national park in Utah showcases a natural amphitheater filled with thousands of these intriguing rock formations. Hoodoos are tall, thin spires of rock that have been sculpted through millions of years of erosion, transforming the landscape into a gallery of stunning geological artistry. The park features vibrant colors ranging from deep red to soft pink, especially during sunrise and sunset, when the light enhances the beauty of these formations. Many visitors trek along scenic trails like the Queen's Garden and Peekaboo Loop to experience the hoodoos up close, making each hike a unique adventure. As wind and water continue their relentless work on the rock, the landscape evolves, offering new views and experiences every time you visit. Scientists believe some of these formations may collapse and change, adding an element of surprise for those who return. Next time you think about national parks, let Bryce Canyon's remarkable hoodoos inspire you to explore and discover the dynamic wonders of our planet. Believe it or not, macaques embrace Japan's winter chill. These extraordinary snow monkeys have evolved to thrive in some of the most frigid conditions imaginable. Found in Japan's mountainous regions, these creatures face temperatures that can plunge well below freezing during winter. Instead of migrating to warmer climates, macaques rely on their thick, insulating fur to keep them warm and comfortable. One of their fascinating adaptations is their flexible tails, which function like an extra hand, enabling them to manipulate food and navigate their icy surroundings with ease. When winter blankets the landscape in snow, you'll often observe them huddled close together for warmth, or enjoying a soak in natural hot springs. This behavior not only provides a cozy refuge from the cold, but also fosters social bonds among the group. Living in matriarchal societies, these monkeys exhibit strong social structures, with females often stepping in to help care for one another's young. So, the next time you think of primates, remember these resilient, cold-loving macaques that turn a harsh environment into a thriving community. Hard to believe, but this chess set costs $600,000. Imagine a chess set that's not only a game, but also a work of art, priced at an astonishing $600,000. The Charles Hollander chess set stands as one of the most expensive collections in the world, crafted with an impressive 325 carats of black and white diamonds. Each piece is intricately designed, showcasing the utmost skill and artistry of the craftsmen involved. This luxurious set goes beyond mere utility. It is a symbol of elegance and affluence. What makes it even rarer is that only 7 of these magnificent sets have ever been produced, making them highly sought after by collectors and chess aficionados alike. While most of us are used to playing with simple wooden or plastic sets, the Hollander chess set raises the stakes entirely. It transforms a traditional game into a display of sophistication and wealth, attracting admiration from all who lay eyes on it. If you had the chance, would you choose to own this breathtaking piece of luxury or stick to your standard chess set? Turns out, the truth is that astronauts can't burp in space. It's a surprising reality that stems from the unique environment of zero gravity. On Earth, gravity helps keep our stomach contents in check, allowing gas to separate from liquids and rise, making burping a natural release process. However, when astronauts venture into space, the lack of gravitational force means that gas remains mixed with liquids in their stomachs, preventing it from rising and escaping as burps. Instead of experiencing a comforting release of gas, astronauts can feel bloated and uncomfortable after meals, which is far from ideal, especially during long missions where comfort is essential. To navigate this peculiar challenge, space travelers must be very mindful of their diet. They often choose foods that produce less gas, avoiding carbonated drinks and certain fibrous foods. So, as you enjoy your favorite fizzy beverage, remember that in the cosmos, where the laws of physics shift dramatically, burping is far from a simple pleasure. It's a luxury that astronauts simply cannot afford. Is it really true that discover Pink Floyd's surprising blues origins? The legendary band Pink Floyd, known for their psychedelic sounds and elaborate live shows, actually took their name from 2 lesser-known blues musicians, Pink Anderson and Floyd Council. In the early 1960s, the band's founding members, Syd Barrett, Roger Waters, and Nick Mason, were not just experimenting with rock, but were deeply influenced by the rich world of blues music. Their exploration led them to Anderson and Council, artists who made significant contributions to the genre. Inspired by their names, Barrett combined elements from both, creating the iconic name we recognize today. Initially, the band was called the Architectural Obdobs, but as they honed their style and began to attract attention, they adopted Pink Floyd to capture their evolving sound. This evolution was characterized by haunting melodies and profound lyrical themes that would eventually earn them a place in rock history. Interestingly, while their music moved away from traditional blues, the roots of their inspiration demonstrate how various genres can weave together to spark groundbreaking art. Just think about it. A simple nod to 2 blues artists ignited the flame for one of the most influential rock bands ever. You won't believe this about Queen Hatshepsut's temple. The Temple of Hatshepsut in Egypt is an awe-inspiring masterpiece that draws visitors to its ancient stones. Built during the 15th century BCE, this funerary temple honors Queen Hatshepsut, one of the few female pharaohs in a time when women rarely held power. Nestled against the dramatic cliffs of Deir el-Bahari, the temple features grand colonnades and impressive statues that capture the eye. Each relief adorning the walls narrates stories of Hatshepsut's extraordinary achievements and her journey to power in a male-dominated society. Commissioned by Hatshepsut herself, the temple represents not only her reverence for the gods, but also her ambition and resilience in leadership. Today it serves as both a monument to her reign and a symbol of female empowerment. As visitors explore the temple's intricate details, they are reminded that greatness knows no gender. Standing before this ancient wonder, you are witnessing a remarkable chapter of history that continues to inspire people across generations. How many can say they've stood at the foot of such an iconic testament to defiance and determination? Most people don't know this, but Mount Washington is fierce. This seemingly ordinary mountain, standing at just 6,288 feet, holds the title of the most dangerous small mountain in the world. What gives Mount Washington its perilous reputation are the extreme wind conditions that can reach a staggering 231 miles per hour. Imagine planning a peaceful hike only to find yourself in a chaotic storm, where chilling winds and swirling snow erupt from nowhere. The mountain's unique geography plays a crucial role in this unpredictability, funneling winds and creating treacherous scenarios for even the most seasoned hikers. It's not just the blistering winds that pose a threat. Temperatures can plunge dramatically, and visibility can vanish in seconds. As a result, many climbers have tragically lost their lives due to unexpected weather changes and unpreparedness. Despite its dangers, this reputation draws thrill seekers and nature enthusiasts who yearn to conquer its summit and experience the breathtaking views. Are you ready to brave the wild and uncover the secrets of this extraordinary mountain? Turns out, the truth is that ATMs predate the internet. The first automated teller machine, ATM, emerged in 1967, long before we knew smartphones or Wi-Fi. On June 27th of that year, Barclays Bank in London introduced this groundbreaking innovation, thanks to inventor John Shepherd Barron. His vision was sparked by the mechanics of chocolate vending machines. Instead of candy, the ATM dispensed cash, using specially designed paper vouchers and a unique chemical PIN system for security. Customers could insert these slips and withdraw up to $10 at once, a value equating to roughly $180 today. While it might seem rudimentary compared to modern technology, this invention transformed banking by allowing users 24/7 access to their money. The ATM created a new paradigm of convenience, ushering in advancements like seamless digital payments, enhanced card security, and mobile banking options we rely on today. Ultimately, the introduction of the ATM was more than just a new machine. It represented a significant stride toward financial independence and trust in automation. What if I told you your blood vessels could circle Earth? It might surprise you to learn that the intricate network of blood vessels within your body stretches a staggering 60,000 miles, or approximately 96,500 kilometers. That means if you line them up end to end, they could wrap around our planet's equator 2.5 times. This vast system is composed of arteries, veins, and capillaries, all of which play a vital role in keeping you alive. Arteries distribute oxygen-rich blood from the heart to every corner of your body, while veins are responsible for bringing oxygen-poor blood back to the heart. Capillaries, the smallest and most numerous blood vessels, serve as tiny bridges facilitating the exchange of oxygen, nutrients, and waste products between blood and tissues. Together, this complex circulatory system continually transports essential elements that nourish and sustain our cells. Next time you feel your pulse, think about the remarkable journey your blood takes through this extensive web, tirelessly working to support your health and vitality. Here's what actually happens when America grows cattle. Over 1/3 of all land in the contiguous United States is used as pastures for cattle, covering an impressive 654 million acres. That's about 2.6 million square kilometers, which amounts to a staggering 35% of the total land area. This commitment to cattle grazing underscores the critical role beef production plays in American agriculture. Each time you savor a steak or hamburger, remember the vast, open landscapes that contribute to your meal. These pastures not only provide food, but also generate significant economic activity, supporting countless farmers and their families. However, this extensive use of land brings challenges, including land management and environmental concerns. The balance between agricultural needs and environmental stewardship becomes increasingly important as we navigate these issues. Pastures can affect soil health, water usage, and local ecosystems. It's truly fascinating to consider how much land is dedicated to cattle and the complex relationship between food production and sustainability. Are we doing enough to protect our environment while feeding our nation? Guess what really drives pirate fashion choices? This captivating belief about earrings and eyesight reveals a fascinating glimpse into pirate culture. Pirates thought that adorning themselves with precious metals, like gold and silver, could enhance their vision and protect them from ailments. As they spent countless hours navigating the vast and often dangerous seas, any notion that might improve their sight was worth considering. Picture a rugged pirate, one eye hidden beneath a patch, while the other sparkles with a glimmering earring, a striking image that captures the imagination. Although modern science completely debunks this superstition, the idea forged a lasting impression on how we visualize pirates today. The combination of fearsome looks and extravagant accessories became iconic, shaping cinematic portrayals from classic films to contemporary series. So, next time you watch a swashbuckling adventure, remember that those flashy earrings are more than just eye-catching. They're steeped in rich history and cultural mythology, blending fashion with legendary tales of the high seas. Could it be that superstition and style go hand in hand? Did you know that sport climbing burst onto the Olympic scene? In 2020, the Tokyo Olympics marked a thrilling debut for sport climbing, bringing this exciting sport to a global audience for the first time. Athletes competed on specially designed artificial walls, showcasing their skills through 3 electrifying disciplines: speed climbing, bouldering, and lead climbing. In the speed climbing event, climbers raced up a vertical 15-meter wall, pushing their agility and quick reflexes to the limit. Bouldering provided a different challenge, as athletes tackled shorter, yet intricate routes without harnesses, requiring problem-solving skills and sheer strength to reach the top. Meanwhile, lead climbing demanded both endurance and strategy, as climbers ascended taller walls while skillfully clipping ropes into quick draws. This breathtaking spectacle merged physical prowess with mental agility, captivating live audiences and viewers around the world. The Olympics' embrace of sport climbing not only reflects the sport's rising popularity, but also motivates a new generation of climbers to reach new heights in their own adventures. Ever thought about why our universe could be flat? Picture a universe that behaves just like the geometry you learned in school, where parallel lines never meet and the angles in a triangle always add up to 180 degrees. That's the intriguing idea scientists are exploring when they suggest our universe might be flat. This theory emerges from cosmology, the field dedicated to understanding the universe's structure and origins. The universe's shape hinges on its overall density. Reach a specific threshold called critical density, and voila, a flat universe is born. Recent observations of the cosmic microwave background radiation, a faint glow left over from the universe's early days, offer compelling evidence that supports this flatness, indicating that the universe is extremely close to being flat on a grand scale. So, if our universe is indeed flat, what's the significance? It would mean our universe could keep expanding forever, but at a gradually slowing pace. The next time you look up at a starry night, realize that you're peering into a potentially flat universe that stretches infinitely in every direction. Prepare to be amazed by wind turbines and bird safety. You might be surprised to learn that in the UK alone, between 10,000 and 100,000 birds lose their lives each year because of collisions with wind turbine blades. These tall, rotating structures can be particularly dangerous, as birds often have difficulty seeing them, particularly against bright or overcast skies. However, researchers at various universities are exploring a fascinating solution: painting one of the turbine blades black. This simple change creates a noticeable contrast against the background, allowing birds to better perceive the blades during flight. Studies have shown that this innovative approach can reduce bird fatalities by an impressive 70%. The implementation of this technique not only showcases the potential of human ingenuity, but also emphasizes the importance of harmonizing renewable energy initiatives like wind farms with wildlife conservation efforts. As we strive to harness clean energy to combat climate change, it becomes increasingly vital to consider our impact on nature and find effective methods to protect avian species while utilizing the power of the wind.